Good morning, everyone. Great to see everybody here today as we kick off our annual company picnic. One of my favorite times of the year. As always, before we fire up the grills and start the games, we have something special to celebrate. As we all know, football season is about to start. In the world of football, there's a sacred place in Canton, Ohio, called the Football Pro Hall of Fame. This is where the legends go, not because of their stats, but because of their dedication, leadership, and impact to the game. Here at Tweddle, we have our own version of the Hall of Fame. It's not in Ohio. It's sitting right here before us and all the bricks you see here today. This is built by people who have given 15 or more years of their time, energy, and talent to make the company what it is today. This year, we're proud to welcome 10 new inductees into this elite group, joining the 140 who have earned this place through years of commitment and excellence. In many cases, these are the team captains, the ones who put in the time, led by example, and helped us win year after year, not only on the field, not in the field, but in our business, our relationships, and our reputation. So without further ado, let me hand it over to our presenters of the new inductees. First up is Delilah.
Good morning. Today I get to recognize Faith Miller, who has been a cornerstone of our team for the past 15 years. Before I share a few words of my own, I'd like to begin with a message from Ken Bush, who was unable to be here today but asked me to deliver the following message. So from the words of Ken. Faith, I'm sorry I couldn't be here. All I can say is that you're a superstar employee. I hired you and you used your ability to run a successful third shift. Your earned respect and your own independent thinking has made it my pleasure to be your manager. Going forward, as changes happen, I'm confident you will have a long career here at Tweddle, and it is my pleasure to have you on my team. Thank you and happy 15 years. "15 years is not just a number, it's a countless hours of dedication, commitment, and hard work. Whether it's helping out a coworker, getting the job done right, or just being someone we can count on, Faith has always been a big part of the team. Faith is someone who has shown up and not just to do the job, but to do it with integrity, consistency, and heart. Thank you for all that you do, and congratulations on your well-earned recognition."
Hi, everybody. I have Nick over here. Nick joined our distribution center 15 years ago on the assembly lines, right? And very soon he went to the shipping department. And from the shipping department, he was a shipping admin. Now, back then, I used to support processes in the shipping department. And whenever anyone new joined the shipping department as an admin, I would get to know them very soon because they had to, submit those advanced shipping notifications, do a lot of processes, and something would get out of whack, and I would get a call to fix the data. But with Nick, that never happened. Even back then, he was very methodical, very efficient. The first time I saw him, I was so surprised because he was so young, and somebody so young and new doing all these processes so well was very impressive. Soon, Nick moved to the planning department, writing a lot of jobs, cranking through it. I'm sure Nicole loved having him in that department. And then I heard that Nick moved to PM Diversified Group. Now, back then, we had developers, application developers. When you were in that department, you also supported the customer the portals, right? The OI and SI portals. And developers on our team loved having Nick in that customer support role because whenever issues would come in, Nick would not just pass it over to the developers. He used to triage it and do whatever he could to resolve the issue. And only when he couldn't, you used to turn it over to the developers with all the information, which just made their job so much easier. And I think in about a year or so, you moved to the 4 PM team. And then eventually in 2019, a position opened up in our department as an EDI ERP analyst, and Nick applied to it. And we were all happy. We were really happy because almost everybody in the team had worked with you in some capacity. You know, somebody with his customer focus, his ownership attitude, passion for growth. That was like a perfect fit for our department. So Nick moved into our department. We all interviewed him. Even though you knew everybody, you were nervous, but you did great. And he moved into our department in 2019, August, I think, and started learning all the multiple systems there were. And were doing really great. And then the pandemic happened. And it's just so much harder to learn when you're all by yourself, and you don't have your teammates right next to you. But Nick still did a great job. Did a lot of online classes, watching YouTube videos, basically learning all the different technologies and systems we have, and he did wonderful. And then soon we took up the ERP upgrade, and Nick was a huge part of its success. I mean, I can't even imagine all the things you helped us test, all the distribution processes, item setup, work order management, inventory management. You were a big part of the success of that implementation. Thank you for that. And, even now, whenever I ask Nick to take up anything, he never says no. He's like, okay, I'll learn it. And that makes you such a perfect candidate for our department. So thank you for everything you do every day, Nick. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're celebrating Vershawn's 15 years at Tweddle. I suspect most of you already know Vershawn. He seems to make friends everywhere, but if not, come and have a chat with him. It's easy to find a common interest, from technology to superheroes to General Hospital. He's got a wide range of knowledge to share. At Tweddle, he's held progressive roles in the print area over the years, leading to his current print manager position. He's crucial in keeping our print equipment up and running and keeping the production teams talking to each other. His commitment to Tweddle and his team is very much valued. In fact, I've heard from many of his team members that he's their favorite boss. Vershawn's easy to work with and always happy to help others. He manages to keep a positive attitude through any challenge thrown his way, and it seems like we've experienced a few of those over the past couple of years. When you pass Vershawn in the hallway, you'll never know if he's having a rough day. He manages to always keep a positive attitude. He finds a way to stay upbeat. His 1,000-watt smile, contagious laugh, and witty sense of humor never waver. Your loyalty is certainly appreciated. It's a remarkable milestone, one you should be proud of, and I just want to thank you for spending your career here.
Thank you. 15 years is definitely an achievement because everybody bounces every so often. But you guys have made it easy. I don't know where I would be with my team members and my teammates and all of you. So I'm just glad to be here. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here to honor Janet for her 15 years, Janet Berenson. 15 years ago, she started out coordinating the printing of training manuals for Audi and Volkswagen and the Subaru owner information. She then moved on to the Chrysler team owner info. Then the organization began putting together the Oracle system, and she joined the team to help enter all of the item master and all the job ticket specifications into the system, and became kind of our Oracle guru, and she still is today. We go to her for everything Oracle. Janet then joined the Nissan team, where she's been for the last 12 years. She successfully takes ownership of our Nissan Mexico account and all of the vehicles and the small vehicles that are built here in the U.S. Janet is always willing to come in on remote days if she's needed, and she never hesitates to help out a team member. Not only does she help out our team, if any other team needs help, Janet's always there. Aside from her day-to-day responsibilities, Janet dedicates her time making a positive impact both inside and outside of our workplace through volunteer efforts. Here at Tweddle, she's helped out on all of our Halloween events, our charity committee, sustainability team, Green Team, where she leads a big effort on collecting clothing and shoes for the Vietnam vets and the Souls for Souls. It's a big job. There's a lot to be said for all the people in this organization that dedicate their time to keeping our company culture and special events going. So thank you, Janet, for all your hard work and your volunteer efforts, and congratulations on your 15 years here at Tweddle. Welcome to the Brickyard. You're now officially a part of the building.
Thank you. I just can't believe it's been this long, and I've met so many wonderful people here, and there's many that I consider now my TG family, that we see each other and we keep in contact and talk about family and different things. And I'm looking forward to many more years. I work with a great team. The four of us get along great, and it's a smooth week most of the weeks unless something crazy happens. And looking for many more years. And thank you very much, and congratulations to everybody else that got their brick today. And to Vershawn, because he helped me a lot when I started, and I used to go and cry and pod, and he saved my life. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lily Thibodeau. I'm here to honor Ashley Busby. Congratulations, Ashley, for 15 incredible years. I still remember when I first joined Tweddle, walked into the innovation meeting room. Back then, that was our office. Everybody had to sit on the card table. She was just so welcome, and just make me at home, feel like at home, and I really, really appreciate all her support and everything. She has been a supportive team member, a loyal employee, and a truly dedicated professional. I just thank her every day that she provide all the support that she can to her team, to her customers. Her passion for efficiency is truly remarkable. She always thought of some ways to improve, ways to make things better, to make the customers' life easier and all the team members' life easier. She's also a firecracker. I think you all know her. She is not afraid to point something out in the meetings. If something is not right, she'll point it out in a very professional way. And people will knock, and say, yeah, she's right. And then we'll, work something out and to make improve things for everyone around. So I am just honored to have her on our team. I think all teams will agree that her contribution to the Nissan account is just remarkable. Congratulations, Ashley. Here's to many more years to come.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. It's been an incredible journey here the last 15 years, one that's been filled with growth, challenges, learning, and most importantly, amazing people. I'm truly grateful to be recognized today for 15 years. Here's to 15 more. Thank you.
Good morning. Today, we proudly recognize Karen Ramsey for 15 years of dedicated service to Tweddle Group. Since joining the team in 2010 as a project specialist, Karen has made an enduring impact on our organization. She played a central role in reshaping the program management office, establishing standardized business practices, and strengthening cross-functional collaboration. Karen's career path with Tweddle has been marked by continuous growth. She was promoted to project manager in 2012, senior project manager in 2016, and eventually to director of the PMO office in 2022. In these roles, she's took on increasing levels of responsibility, including managing the owner information business for our most important customer, FCA.
Wah, wah, wah.
A customer that we often refer to as the Tweddle House account. As many of you know, Tweddle's early growth and long-standing stability was built on the large in part of the success of the FCA account, which highlights just how vital Karen's contributions have been over the years. Now, I worked with Karen for years, but never really got to know her until she accepted a new position as Director of Customer Success within the product development organization and came over to the dark side. If you haven't worked with Karen, let me take a moment to acknowledge some of her positive traits that have made her so valuable to the company. First and foremost, teamwork. From the very beginning, Karen stood out as someone who brings people together. Her approach to teamwork goes beyond simply managing tasks. She fosters unity, collaboration, mutual respect, and inclusiveness. She creates a positive team environment and encourages input from all perspectives. Her spirit of teamwork has been a hallmark strength of Karen's success, driving stronger project outcomes. Page 2. Organization. Her strength in organization has been one of her most defining traits. Simply stated, Karen brings clarity, order, and structure to chaos. She has a natural ability to identify key deliverables, align stakeholders, and establish priorities to keep projects moving forward. A perfect example is her recent leadership on the Zoox EPC project. Despite the challenges and existing complexity, Karen stepped in, assumed the project lead role. Mind you, there were already 3 other project managers involved in the project. removed obstacles, and helped the team gain momentum. She managed the process with what we like to call an iron fist in a velvet glove. Dependability. One of Karen's most appreciated qualities is her dependability. She consistently shows up prepared, focused, ready to roll up her sleeves to help out wherever needed, to tackle any challenge, to simply get it done. Lastly, customer focus. Perhaps most importantly, Karen has always embraced a customer-centric approach in everything she does. Her commitment to customer success goes beyond driving projects on time, delivering projects on time and within scope. She builds lasting relationships by listening to customers' needs, delivering high-quality results, and always representing Twiddle in the highest professionalism, even when navigating the most difficult client interactions. So in closing, congratulations, Karen, on achieving this significant milestone. Your 15 years of service have left an enduring mark on Twiddle's culture and success. We truly greatly appreciate your contributions. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Mine's very short, thankfully. So in 2010, a good friend asked if I was interested in a job. They said, it's a ton of work, the client is very difficult, the count's really behind, and you'll be short-staffed. Sounds like a good time to me, sign me up. I had one of the most bizarre interviews, and I was thrown into the fire. It's a good thing I like a challenge, because it was all that and more. My first week, I had to endure my first Twiddle Halloween. And I believe, Shannon, you showed up with like a real pumpkin on your head, so that was very exciting to me. The next week, I received my first PIR, where I did a wear used to remove a very important component from every single Chrysler kit. So that was a very great time for me. But what I quickly learned is no matter how impossible everything seems, the teamwork at Twiddle is absolutely amazing. I know that each and every one of you have helped me in some way, and you have never let me down. You never fail to come through. So with that, I can truly say I'm so blessed to work here. I thank all of you for continuing to support the craziness that I ask of. Mike, thank you for taking me on, and I look forward to many more years.
Okay. All right. Today we celebrate Jeff Creechy. He's been here for a whole 15 years of running the press, troubleshooting problems, and let's be honest, planning his next vacation. Whether it's hiking or staying in a treehouse, Jeff's always planning. But all seriousness, Jeff has been a man of priorities with checking for ink, paper, making sure his schedule is correct, and then also making sure that his checkbook is balanced and his vacation is planned. But in all seriousness, 15 years is no joke. Jeff's been here, a part of this crew through thick and thin, through late night runs, paper shortages, press upgrades, and occasional creative interpretation of what qualifies for a full shift. He's a part of the history here, whether we admit it or not, and we And while we may never fully understand his obsession with walking up a hill for fun, we do respect the fact that he's stuck with us this long and kept things running more times than we probably give him credit for. So congratulations, Jeff. Here's your award. Everybody give him a round of applause. And no, we didn't schedule this around your vacation. It just happened.
Does this mean I get another week's vacation, Vershawn?
We gotta check with Amanda.
Amanda? So, this is pretty cool. I spent 15 years, actually 29 years as a stripper, and I never imagined that I would end up being a lead pressman on a web press. But I like it, and I like the guys I work with. I got a good team to work with, and I just want to thank everybody.
Thank you, Jeff.
Saving the best for last. Just kidding, they're all great. So today, it's our honor and privilege to recognize Sergio Zaccarini for his 15 years of dedicated service and outstanding contributions to Twiddle Group. Sergio began his journey with us in 2010 as a senior product architect working in our TGI organization. During his 5 years in Italy, Sergio played a key role in designing and developing several innovative software solutions for Maserati, including the technical documentation web portal, wiring diagram solution, electronics parts catalog, and more. In 2015, Sergio transferred to our U.S. operations here, where he quickly became a cornerstone of our product development organization. Sergio and I worked together on Maserati IVH program initially, but Sergio had better ideas to come. In 2017, Sergio conceived and developed Tracer, our flagship product for detecting electrical system failures identified during the vehicle assembly plant process. Twiddle quickly recognized the value of Tracer intellectual property and patented the technology, with Sergio listed as the principal inventor. Under Sergio's technical leadership and guidance, the initial pilot with Stellantis was a huge success. Today, Tracer is fully operational in 8 Stellantis assembly plant locations in North America, with 2 additional plants being onboarded this year as we speak. Additionally, Sergio has extended the reach of Tracer beyond manufacturing by creating a new feature called Tracer Functional Diagrams, primarily intended for the service community. This solution auto-renders VIN-specific wiring diagrams based on engineering source data, and we just released that into production for a new customer, Zoox, an autonomous electric vehicle robotaxi for the transportation industry. Overall, outstanding job, Sergio. Wait, there's a second page. There's more. When people ask me about Sergio, I often describe him as a rare blend of architect, inventor, technologist, and professor, all rolled into one person with a fiery competitive spirit and a fierce passion to succeed in doing what's right for the company. A true problem solver at heart, his pragmatic approach has consistently turned complex challenges into real-world practical solutions that deliver sustainable value. The design of Tracer stands as a testament to Sergio's ability to deliver solutions that significantly improve the user experience, operational efficiencies, and value proposition for our customers. So in closing, congratulations, Sergio, on achieving these significant milestones. Your impact over the past decade has been invaluable. We're grateful for your continued leadership and dedication. Throughout your tenure, you played a foundational role in shaping our product vision, driving innovation, and delivering software solutions. These solutions have helped define Twiddle's brand and, more importantly, move our digital product offerings forward. Your work has not just shaped products, but people, processes, and possibilities. I close with this comment, a famous quote from Sergio, "No more words."
So, first of all, I want to thank you, Twaddle, for giving me the opportunity to start this amazing journey that started a long time ago in Italy. And for a weird reason, for a weird opportunity, it ended to be something that made me move to a to a completely different country. So that was an incredible journey that was possible, first of all, because of Twaddle and the people that believed in me. And second, my family, my wife is here, because without my family, it wouldn't have been possible. So thank you very much, guys.
So that concludes our presentation for this morning. One last round of applause for the new inductees this year.